Now the University of Minnesota. Puck is down, we're underway. Mike Scarbosa wins the opening faceoff. It's the Bears and the Devils here at Giants Center as Hershey looks to pick up the victory on home ice. Puck dumped into the offensive zone. It's Garrett Pilon chasing after it, back behind the net. Big defenseman 6'7" Kevin Ball plays it to the near corner. And Hershey chasing after it with Scarbosa putting on the pressure. And the puck popping back up to center. Boqvist in over the blue line to Zetterlund, who had 4 points in the victory on Friday for the Devils. 2 goals and 2 assists. He was a top marksman for that club. Bears drive it over the blue line. Snively along the left wing for Garrett Pilon. Shimmy shake move, and a wrister on net. And Cormier juggles it. But also the Bears just looking for some different looks, getting some different players in. Pietila is out. Kessie is in up front. Put to center. Just over 3 minutes gone. Knocked down by Mike Scarbosa. Looks to dig it free. Time for the team lead with 5 goals. The puck batted loose by Snively. Caught him up high. He's okay. Will stay in the play as it's reversed behind the net by Nanny. Around that loose stick, still sitting, broken in half behind the Bears' goal. Airmail down the ice by Schilling. Snively knocks it down from Scarbosa, and they try to track it down near corner. 0-0 game, just under 4 minutes gone. Opening period. These two teams meeting up for the second time this week. Puck dumped in behind the Bears' net. Whitko on his horse will chase after it. Recovers it nicely, but Scarbosa clear to the point, held in by Nikita Oholtchuk. Bouncing puck wide of the Bears netminder, and then left there to spring out to center ice. After the Bears break it up nicely defensively, good defense leading to solid offense. Here's Boqvist though, skating in, a thorn in the Bears' side, wraps it behind the goal, centering feed, they score! Boqvist and Oholtchuk, the Devils lead 1-0. Nolan Foote with it again. His dad was a great National Hockey League defenseman, Adam Foote. Long-time Colorado Avalanche. Puck comes loose to the right point. Back behind the net. Foote is out there, as is Cody Clark. Those two's dads were teammates with the Quebec Nordiques in 94-95. Some good bloodlines in this one. Wendell Clark and Adam Foote. Pressure from the blue line on goal, and it's stopped by Fucale, and he will cover. Not much on that. He saw it all the way. The offensive zone as the Devils toy with it. Pilon will beeline off for a change with 8:30 to go in the first period. Hershey trailing 1-0. Puck shot in, back behind the Bears net. There is Faravari, the overtime hero the last time these two teams play in the building. On the 7th of March. Brings it ahead to center to Joe Snively, who chips it in and heads off for a change himself. Cody Clark tied for the team lead with 5 goals. Had a power play tally, his first ever power play tally on Friday. It's in deep along the left side half boards. Left the puck there. And the Devils' Ball will take it behind his own net with Matt Molson waving his stick frantically at him. Binghamton works up the boards ahead to center. Pass out of the reach of Zetterlund. And Eddie Whitko back for the big
pressure. It's been tough to keep him in the offensive zone. So they got need to get a little more pressure and trying to keep the puck down in the other team's end.
Pilon, Scarbosa, and Snively go to work on offense as the puck dumped in back behind the net. Scarbosa with 2 points in yesterday's game, his first multi-point game since his season debut on the 11th of February. Brought in over the blue line by the Devils. Foote's shot got blocked. Pilon on the other hand, and another multi-point game. He's got 4 on the season to lead the clock. Devils put it back in their own zone. Ball along the far side to Carrick, who gets a lot of ice time. His pass, though, intercepted by Snively. And the Bears continue to put pressure on. Good forward check. Carrick in his own zone has to go back to Ball on the left wing. Kevin Ball ahead to center. Ledoux, good check right at the red line, able to knock the puck loose. Zetterlund, the Devils have to go backwards with it. Carrick will just bump it in. Out for the Bears. Schilling will leave it behind the net for Joe Snively. Fresh legs there. Damian Riot on the ice too. Is Snively gonna have to turn back? Hershey still making a change with 35 of the man advantage. Riot will carry out of his own zone. The Swiss-born rookie. Pass across, not on the mark, but it comes to Ledoux. Goal score on the power play on Friday. Ricochets it in behind the net to Cody Clark. Leaves to the left point, bouncing puck corralled there. Martin Faravari, D to Ledoux. Good movement, Faravari slap shot, a blocker save through traffic. Cormier found it and punched it to the corner. Good movement from the second power play unit for the Bears. Late in the man advantage. Faravari to Ledoux, down 1-0. Center point, Faravari waits and holds and shoots. He ripped it wide of the net. 5 on the man advantage. Ledoux chasing it in. Leads the middle to a kneeling Snively. Knocked away from him. The Devils will clear it. And they've killed it off 1-for-1. The Bears hampering the net with shots on the power play. But they can't find the back of the net. Some good options. Hershey feisty. Pops Vukojevic with a finishing hit. And a minute to go as PA announcer Jared Ronsky does the honors here at Giants Center. Zetterlund over the blue line. Flying hit made there by Whitko. Zetterlund spun out of the way. I wouldn't want to get hit by the freight train of Eddie Whitko either. Bears bring over the blue line. Scarbosa knocked down from behind. Arm stays down on that one. Whitco then took a reverse hit from Martell. He's engaged with him in the corner. And Martell, well, that's a Holtz rather than Whitco. They're going to drop 1-0 Devils. Through 20 minutes of action, period 2 is underway. Bears moving right to left. Kevin Cormier in goal for the Devils. Will play the puck up the lip of the boards to the far side. And Binghamton will work it out to center. Goal by Nolan Foote, the difference maker in period 1. He's out there right now. The line of Zetterlund and Boqvist. On the Bears top line with Mike Scarbosa, other ideas. Brings the puck ahead to center along the right wing side. It's shoveled in on the backhander. Behind the net where the Devils will pick it up, and Carrick will try to carry it out of his own zone. Hit hard by Scarbosa. Open, nice check. Carrick watching his pass a little bit. Scarbosa smoked him. Here's Foote bringing in for the Devils with passing play. Zetterlund can't handle it though. Vukojevic fumbles the puck at the right point. An unforced error as it comes back to center. And the Bears' great medical team get him back in tip-top shape. Off the draw, Lanou's wrister knocked down in front, bouncing puck. They score! 7 seconds between the two goals. And the Bears down 2-1 here on the Penn State Health scoreboard. Check that, they are updating it. It's 10 seconds between the two goals. Clock ticked down a little bit. It was more 7 seconds when the puck went in. Regardless, bang bang fashion. Here come the Bears and over the blue line. Pilon trying to get it right back. And now we open up a little fire wagon hockey. 2-1, the Devils have the lead as Clark gets the goal. Scarbosa steals it, knocks it free to the far side. This one back to the point. Faravari can't hold the line and deflected away. So goals in 2 straight for Graham Clark, who now has 4 in his rookie campaign, just signing an entry-level deal after the season started. So 2 out of his 2 with the cross-checks, the hacks, and the whacks. Changed that in the 90s. Back in the day, Chris Pronger went on to play for the Flyers when he was in St. Louis. Pretty much just was a lumberjack chopping down a tree the way he was swinging his stick at the net front. Bears going to work offensively. Scarbosa steals from Cormier, the right point, bouncing puck on goal. It got tipped by Pilon, who's buzzing around. He goes to the left point. The Bears trying to tie this game. Scarbosa retrieves it behind the net. Stops and starts, feeds to the middle. Snively could not handle it. He goes low to high. Faravari on the left point. They feed to the middle, out of the reach of Pilon, and back behind the net. This work being done by this line is right now good stuff. In the offensive zone, the Devils take away in Foote as it go off his foot to center. Bears drive it back in, tag up, and make a puck and look to clear out of their own zone. Cale Cassie drops the puck back for Hershey, and Faravari will skate out of his own zone. Take the tape pass, chip to the middle to Gersic. Late in his shift, knocked away from him, shoots it towards the net, poked wide, but Cassie will retrieve it. Using his big frame to protect the puck. Comes out of the pile. Smart play to go back to the point, but it got blocked. He'll leave it to Ledoux, who sends it in deep. Hershey hit by ball, he falls down. Cassie throws a hit near corner. He got Carrick, those two battling all game long, but Zetterlund picks it up for the Devils offensively to Boqvist. Shot on net, stick save for Cali, big rebound. The Bears will take a penalty. They've been blazing. They go to work on the man advantage. 3 power play goals versus the Bears on Friday. On the season, 26.7%, 4th in the league. Big penalty kill, Bouquet, Mulligan, and Mayo penalty kill for the Bears. Student each behind the net, gets it to Martell. Band on it, chance for O'Gara to clear. He will get it down the ice, but off the linesman's skate and allows the Devils to pick it up in neutral instead of in their own zone. They will pull back and try the left side. It's chipped in on goal. Fucali will set it up with his stick, leave it behind the net. Big hit. Bears get it up the board. Pass Walsh down the ice, short-handed. Sutter with a break. In on the forehand. He shoots. A big left-hand save by Cormier on Riley Sutter. Looking for his first goal of the year. He broke free and chugging on down the left wing. Nearly the 3rd shorty of the season for the Bears. Brought back in by the Devils. Power play for another 105. Driven in, walk it ready. All they have to do is step into it quickly. It's a rather robust process. Devils win the draw. One man's back for the Bears, but Binghamton still in possession. Good stick, Hershey's Whitco, and knocked loose in the corner. 5-on-4 now is rejoining the play for the Bears is Paul Ledoux. 50 seconds left on this second power play. Binghamton up 2-1. Their power play going to work. It's a Bouquet Mulligan to Mayo penalty kill is Boqvist. Back to the blue line, Walsh. Fresh shot through traffic, and Fucali ready to go. And he wins the face-off to the near wing. Devils take it away, though. Boqvist knocked down by Gersic. Couldn't get it out. And it came loose back behind the net. Fucali certainly thought it was. And it held free by Street, wrapping it around behind the goal. To Boqvist. Sets up to Martell. And a power play goal 3 seconds into a man advantage. against the Bears in this building last time these two teams were here. Puck rolling in on Fucale.
In the offense, and you're sitting back on the defense, even if you're able to, hold them off the board.
Power play here for the Devils. They'll go to work along the right side. Jesper Boqvist with it. Leads it to the goal line. Centering feed knocked away, and Janssen Fialbi off to the races. He has one of two shorthanded goals this year for the Bears. Knocked away from him and backhanded down and neutralized for the Devils. We'll bring it right back in. Leaston trying to kick the puck free along the right side half boards, and it's a scrum for it. Bears will push it out of the pile and back to center. Boqvist's talent is against the Swedish forward. Gets it back in his own zone, and only a matter of time before he's an NHL regular, just trying to find consistency. Brought in by Walsh over the blue line, trying to stick handle through two. Devils will hold in. Studnic to the right wing. Boqvist slap pass across. Martel wasn't there. The Bears take it away. And Gerstich putting on the Jets down the right wing side. Blowing by Street, tried to cut to the middle, and he could not do so as Street's forward stayed with them just enough. He had a forward back and tried to behind the Bears net. Real good work.
Really strong forecheck there. They're able to keep the puck in the zone for a long period of time and create a lot of pressure.
Real good looks from Hershey. 26 shots to 13, continuing to double up the Devils, but trailing by one. Sustained pressure, and Cormier has played very well. This is the best that I've seen him play on the dump, and he comes out of his net, knocks it away from a forechecking Gerstich. Devils clear it too far down for Zetterlund. Schilling will get there first. Comes from Washington. They are able to shoot more. Leaston off the draw, bouncing puck, hit a body and chopped wide of the net, where McMichael will take it. He centers in front. Great white toe save made by Cormier on Leaston. Good work by McMichael. Schilling shot through Trent. Cleared back now to neutral ice. 1 minute to go. The Bears trailing 2-1. Second period action. Heavily outplaying the Devils, but no results here in the second. Elon cutting in. Moved to the net through a maze of players. Could not get a shot. And the Devils break out of their own zone. 3-on-3 up ice. Foot trying to get around Faravarin. Good job. Knocks the puck free with 40 seconds to play in the period. Bears looking to get it out of their own zone as Scarbosa will lead to Joe Snively. Has Pilon joining him. They get it to him on the right wing. Gets it in behind the net. Took the hit but got it deep. And Cormier will play it back behind the goal. Herrick to the far side. Devils bring free to center. Tipped in by Boqvist. Fucale on the backhand. The Bears netminder will shovel it ahead. Janssen Fialbi looks forward to center. And Riot pass got 9 over the blue line for the Devils. Met with a good hit by Scarbosa, who's thrown his weight around here today. Headman feed too far for Pilon. Down the ice. Pilon racing after it. There'll be no icing. It pops in front. Oh my goodness. Cormier lost it. He thought he covered it. It popped away. Pilon poked it loose, but no one was around for the Bears with them changing. Well, maybe that's how this period will go for Cormier after he was invincible in period 2. Good hustle by Pilon to negate icing. He's off now, but Shane Gerstich is on. Equally as Speedy. Down the left wing. Shoots one from a sharp angle. Right pad save Cormier. Gerstich hit hard behind the net. Bears retrieve the puck. Whitco from the right point. Gerstich retrieving his loose stick. Lands the puck on the back of the net. And it comes free to the near boards where Whitco drops it back in behind the net. Matt Molson with it. Far side. Cody Clark drifting on in to Whitco. Joining the play. Between the wheels. Back to the point. O'Gara's wrister. Standing shot. That got deflected wide. Standing save attempt rather by Cormier. And deflected wide of the goal. Cormier just gets a little bit off here and start this period. Wilson out front and Cormier not there. Due off. 16:52 to go here in the third period. Big Bo Campbell looking to make a penalty kill for the Bears. Quick wrister gobbled up by the glove. A little missed assignment. The foot scored earlier, and then right after the Bears scored, they get caught there, and in the back of the net it goes. Knocking the puck loose is O'Gara on the boards. Gets it back to Eddie Whitco, who hammers it 200 feet down the ice. Well, the Bears need their first comeback win of the season. Baby steps right now, just working on the PK. And Martel trying to sneak behind the defense. Brings it in for the Devils, back behind the net. Former 25-goal scorer with Lehigh Valley. Gets it towards the goal, and Boqvist will take it free. His brother Adam plays in the NHL with the Blackhawks. He has it on the right wing with a wrister and a good sliding block made by Rob O'Gara. Right circle, Boqvist gets around the traffic with Riley Sutter pressuring him. To Riley Walsh. Riley Walsh's drive. Kicked down with authority. Right pad save from Fucale. Bears netminder on point. Left circle, Ben Street, 4 power play goals this year. A deflection on net. Martel denied by the right pad of Fucale and tight. Power play for another minute. Devils moving it nicely to the center point. It's Street with it. Power play goals in 4 straight for the Devils. They'll drift to the far corner. Up top of the right point. Pass out of the reach there of Street. Cutting on in, down the left flank and looking to the middle of the ice. He can't send it to the net front, but Studnich will slow it down. Far side street, Bears tight box right here. Wrister on net. Fucali the save, it got through him. Dribble to the corner, Bears clear to the line. Walsh knocks it down, couldn't find it for a moment. Unable to hold it in. Bears still have to defend. Tired group out, centering feet, missed Studnich to Walsh in the slot. Left wing side street, 1-2, but he passes, missed Boqvist. 20 on the power play, 2-1, the Bears trail. Good work on the PK here, but failing to get the puck down. Studnich with it, centers, dribbles on net. Fucali the save. Bears in their own zone right now. Trying to get some traction and move it forward. It's McMichael looking to skate out of his own zone. Headman feed off the mark, intercepted by the Devils, and the Bears running into big time.
They're going to have to get back to that.
Draw one by the Devils. Zetterlund's wrister on goal, and Fucali is there. Razor Sharp makes the save with the glove in the left pad as Hershey clears down the ice. McMichael, Clark, and Molson down on the ice for head coach Spencer Carberry's group. Puck backhanded in behind the Bears net. Fucali out to stop it. And along the left wing side, the Devils will take it away. The Bears nonchalant trying to get it out of their own zone. They'll make this one count to center ice where a Holttuk will glove down. Whitko jumps up, takes it away, drags the puck forward, 1-on-3 and over the blue line, waiting for some help. Just a little shot on net, and a blocker saved by Cormier, but allows the Bears to go to work on the forecheck. Good hit by Cody Clark, solid there from him. Capital second rounder laying the boom with the puck trickling back to center, where Ledoux, Pilon a high hit there, grabbing his face was Irvine, and Pilon then gets hacked in the back, isn't happy about that. Here come the Bears over the blue line. Faravari getting a lot of time in the offensive zone to Snively. Wiggles away from a hit. Now the Devils will take it, clear one out to center. Out of the reach of Boqvist. Down the ice it goes, an icing call. Face off to the right of Cormier. This seems to be a sacrifice that a lot of hockey players make over the years. Bears off the draw, have to reload at center. Leeson in over the blue line. Play it back behind the net. Knocked in along the near side boards. Brent Leeson after the puck for Hershey. 4 goals this season, all versus Binghamton. Didn't have anything though on Friday. Looking to get back on the score sheet here. Having to defend as the Devils drive wide along the right wing. Schilling stride for stride, staying with Zetterlund. He just staples him to the board. Boqvist though comes up with a puck to Jacobs, trying to center and hitting the stanchion and puck loose to Tyler Nanny. Conley makes a good play. Pretty good debut for Nanny here, and good to see he's kept the arms down for the most part. Hershey only 1 power play in the game. Things have changed rapidly over the last couple of years. Little things trying to generate more goal scoring. Zetterlund with it at center, going to drive it in. 6 minutes left in this one. It's a lot of hockey. And the Bears need to get back to work and start pepper Cormier again. Traffic in front, jam the net. Keep an eye over the next couple minutes on the Bears netminder Fucali, but very early for that. To the right point, Ledoux with it for Hershey. His wrist shot right in for Whitko. He'll change in the process. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this one. Bears probably deserving a better fate, but down by 1. It's Gersic at center, driving in. Back behind the net, Cormier will stop it. Up the near boards, Ledoux. Getting pressure on Kulis. Can't quite get it away from him, but Rion holds the line. To Cody Clark, near side half wall, trying to knock the puck loose. Upended from behind. Leaves for Gersic, bouncing puck in the slot for Rion, and taken from him, where Kulis will skate it out to center. Getting some ice time, fresh legs here in the third, gets it deep behind the net, and sandwiches Ledoux high on the board. Bears defense under some duress here. It's taken by the Devils. They'll go low to high, Holttuk. Left point, traffic in front of Fucali. Mass humanity of bodies, shot was blocked. Good job by Rion. Clark will get it to center, but that line out of gas. He'll peel off for a change. Good defensive work done by the Bears to give them a fighting chance here. Puck shoveled in on the backhand behind the Bears net. 2-1 day shots on net on Cormier. They've been unable to beat him except for the Pilon goal at 2:50 of the second. He's out there now as McMichael will take it. Left side, Scarbosa. Gets it to Garrett Pilon. Hand on the swivel, back behind the net to Scarbosa. Up top left point, McMichael's there. Right side, Schilling. 1:40 to go in the game. Bears down by 1. 6 on 5. Schilling near side to the captain. Molson sends it in front. Past everybody to the far wing. Recovered by Pilon. Devils jam the net front. Schilling center point near side. Molson's left shot to the net, deflected just wide of the goal. Snively retrieves it. 1:24 on the clock to the point. Out of the reach of Schilling, but he pokes it, holds it in. Good job by the veteran. To Scarbosa on the far side. Bears on the cusp of it here. Pilon's wrister, bouncing puck. They need to get the puck in deep. Scarbosa off the face-off win, kicked back by Pilon. There goes Fucale, the bench. Bears bring it in over the blue line. Jumped in by Schilling. Molson is the extra attacker. 6-on-5 again, 1:05 to go. Devils with it. Street got belted by Molson. Puck to the right point. Bears hold the line. Near side. Pilon has a man to the net. Takes it himself with the backhand. Big save, Cormier. And the puck comes. Ledoux looking at the clock. He'll just pull it up in his own zone. And we appear destined for overtime here for the second time at Giant Center between these two teams. A disallowed who lost his stick. Bears trying to isolate him. They'll bring it over the blue line. Pilon with it down the right wing. Shoots the glass, saved by Cormier. The rebound was there for a moment, but Boqvist will take it. The Bears will get two fresh players on. McMichael over the boards with it for Hershey. It comes to Boqvist down the left wing side. Devils with possession. Foot. 4:10 to go in overtime here. Foot is going to take it back to center. Jacobs with it to Nolan Foot again in overtime. 1 minute gone. Devils set it up. Josh Jacobs at the center point. Boqvist waits and shoots. Blocked in front of Fucale. Schilling, the tiredest player on the ice, able to wiggle it to the corner and leaves it off for Ledoux. He'll beeline for a change as McMichael brings it forward down the right wing side. The blue line nearly forgot the puck. Bears trying to get it away, and it comes loose behind the net. 2:25 at OT. Boqvist with it. Snively on his horse chasing after. They get it back to center. Snively wants to get off. He can't do so, but Faravari Willie doesn't have a stick. In come the Devils over the blue line. Boqvist to the trailer. Carrick shoots. Stopped by Fucale. The rebound. Where is it? It's dug free and cleared by Hershey down the ice. The Bears survived that. Whitco out there. Fresh legs for Hershey finally. 2 minutes left in overtime. Zennerland at the far blue line. They'll bring it in. Bears defending here. They got fresh players in a hold the blue line. Holds and shoots in the right pad save. Cormier. One last chance for Pilon to McMichael.